Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Weekly Hypnosis with Jodi. These sessions are unique and interactive, and we cover various topics of weight loss, health, and happiness. And what makes it more fun is that you get to choose what it is that we cover in the hypnosis, and we'll talk about a little bit about that in a moment. So, as you come in, as usual, just comment hi and let me know that you're here and where it is that you are tuning in from. We are live on Facebook and YouTube tonight, so we're testing that out. So just say hi to me in the chat and let me know where you're tuning in from, so I know that you can hear me and that you're there and everything is working. And I will quickly just get it up on Facebook and make sure that you can all see me. While I'm doing that, hi, my name is Jodi, and this channel is Awaecnan. I'm a clinical hypnotherapist and weight loss specialist. And Awaecnan, we create resources to make weight loss fun and easy. If that sounds like something that you're interested in, you might consider subscribing if you're on YouTube, or liking us if you're on Facebook. Hi, Ivan. It was a beautiful day in Melbourne, yes. And hi, Sharon on YouTube. So I'm happy that it's working in both areas. Well, so this is really amazing technology, isn't it? That we can stream in two places at once. So while you're there having a little think about it, what is it that you would like to change today? I would really like to include what it is that you need help with. And I had a little bit of a think during the week and considered the way that, the session can go. And I've thought of a little story that I can tell during hypnosis that will help your mind change without the resistance that sometimes we can find. So have a little think about what it is that you want to change, and I would love to include it in the session tonight. I want to say hi, Joy. Thanks for joining us. Hi, Narita. How are you tonight? It was really nice to see you back. And someone's coming up, Facebook user. Sorry, I can't see who you are. Hiya. Have a think about that. What is it that you would like to change? I would really love to include that in the session tonight. If you're happy for me to just go ahead, I've got something in mind. I do like to, create it on the night to make it very unique and special, and not pre-write something like a lot of the sessions are. Sugar Cravings, good one, Joy, is very popular, that one. So if there's a bit of a theme amongst you all, then I can go in a little bit stronger on those sorts of things. Or if you've got something individual that's standing out that you feel like you're struggling with, or anything that's kind of coming up more and more over and over, that you feel that you would like to include in this session tonight, and I'll find a way to include it, and I'll find a way for it to be beneficial for everybody. So we've got a second on the sugar cravings. Fantastic. Alcohol, it's another one, especially with everything that's going on. It's been a kind of a go-to. And look, when you think about both these things, sugar and alcohol, can be things that are helping us avoid thinking and feeling things that we really don't want to right now, because everything's up in the air. So Leo, you've tuned in to try hypnotherapy and would like to have something about overeating, especially at night. If others are interested, I can certainly include something like that. Overeating. I think that's not Leo. I think that's Sharon. But it comes up as Leo. And Narita, snacking on the wrong things and overeating is your issue. Did have it down last. So you've been triggered maybe in the last couple of weeks. Second, the overeating. Isabel. Glad you made it. So overeating, sugar, and what have we got? Snacking. And I will say to you that these sorts of things are kind of like avoidance behavior, but also can be maybe there's some mindfulness that you need to probably consider. And the snacking, I know we've talked about it before. And generally, I find people have a boredom problem. They don't have a snacking problem. And what it's doing is, they're bored and they're looking for something's missing and they're looking for something to do, or there is something missing around your life. So we will include it, Narita, but just have a little bit of a think about that when you do go to snack. Same with the sugar, when you're going to the sugar or the alcohol. In those moments, just stop for a moment. I'm not saying don't have it. Go ahead and have it. But have a think about how you're feeling. What is your self-talk? What are you thinking about in those moments as well? So they will give you clues, and you are your own best judge, and you do have the answers inside your unconscious. So do stop and just be mindful in those moments. What am I thinking? What am I feeling? Where is that feeling in my body? Where's that coming from? And just to delay a little bit to try and be an investigator and trying to figure out what's really going on with you in that moment. Excuse me. But if you are struggling with those sorts of things and you do need individual help or individual hypnosis, or you're not kind of sure where to start, you can also head to our website, Awaecnan, AWAECNAN.com. And on the homepage, you can book a strategy session with me. It's a free one. And we'll just talk a little bit what it is you're experiencing, and I will give you some suggestions and ideas of how you can go about resolving that with you. So I would like to get into it rather quickly. So Donna's commitment, staying on track, lots of great suggestions, buying junk food in the supermarket. Okay. So let me sort of look at my little notes and make sure that I've thought of everything. All right. So make sure that you're comfortable. You're wearing comfortable clothes. You don't have anything that's on that's too tight as usual. Sometimes we may get cold when we do hypnosis, so have a blanket on you. If you're new here and you've never tried hypnosis before, just focus on my words and follow the instructions and you'll be fine. Keep a little blanket on you and a comfortable spot. This is hypnosis. It's meant to be listened to while you have your eyes closed and you relax. And hypnosis sometimes may feel like sleep. So, that's all okay, that if it does, it feels like you're falling to sleep. But keeping that in mind, it's not meant for while you're walking around the house or going for a walk and listening to it then. It promotes a deep relaxation. So let's just go with that. Now, get yourself comfy. I want to get into it straight away. I'm going to use storytelling in the session tonight. I'm pretty excited. It came to me when I was doing meditation, and I always seem to find that they are the most creative when it comes to me in meditation, the idea of what I want to do tonight. Okay, so in a chair or on the couch or in bed, get yourself comfy now. We're about to start. Now, I have got sugar, alcohol, overeating, and snacking. Okay, and they're all kind of underlying things. It's just you're presenting in different ways. So I know exactly what we need to do for that. I want to make sure that I've covered everything off that I was supposed to. Beautiful. Here we are. We're at the end. All right, as usual, I'm going to start with the breath. I'm just going to bring in the mic. And you will let me know whether this music is too soft or too loud, or my voice, which is going to get quieter, is too loud or too soft. Now, let me know in the comments if you're ready to go. just click, just post, yep, ready to go, or let's get to it, or ready, just so I know that you're ready and the music's not too loud and my voice isn't too loud. You've all gone quiet, so I'm assuming that you're all, I'm picturing you all snuggling in, pulling a blanket up, laying there with your eyes closed. Okay, I've got a yes. Thanks, Sharon. Okay, Isabel, you're ready. Okay, take a nice deep breath in and close your eyes. And just release the breath nice and slow. Just focusing your attention on that breath right now. There's no place else you need to be. And feeling that beautiful breath move through the body. And isn't it lovely how gently the breath moves the body? And just allow that music to wash over you and focus in on the breath. And I wonder if you can notice how the breath moves the chest, the expanding of the ribs, and I wonder if you can notice somewhere else where the breath moves the body. Maybe in those shoulders. And I wonder if you can focus in on those little movements and allow that breath to just drift in and out naturally. And as the breath releases from the body, you can let go of any stiffness, any soreness, any thoughts of the day can just drift on out. As you take this moment just to focus on that breath. And if your mind starts to wander, as we're relaxing down, you can just drift the mind back to my words, back to the breath. As you allow the body to drift down into a deeper state of relaxation. And as you feel that breath gently moving that body, you may start to notice where the body connects to where you are right now. Maybe where your back is connecting, those legs. Maybe you might feel those hands where they're resting. And you may start to feel a warmth grow in those connections. And I wonder if you can imagine yourself sinking into that warmth, into those connections. And as you sink deeply into those warming connections, you can allow yourself to drift down and relax deeper and deeper, further and further. That's right. And you can be curious just how deeply relaxed you will go. In fact, you can decide whether you go into a deep, relaxing trance fast or a deep, relaxing trance slow. But you can make that choice now as you drift down to the next level of relaxation. Letting go now even more of your surroundings and allowing your awareness to sink deeper and deeper into those warm connections, traveling deeper and deeper into that body. And I wonder if you can notice somewhere around the body where that deep relaxation is stronger, is deeper than anywhere else around that body. And you can go to that moment now in that body, that deeper relaxation. And I want you to imagine that deeper relaxation spreading out. And you imagine that deep relaxation spreading out and spreading deeper, spreading out through all those arms and legs, down deeper into that body, right into any stiffness, any soreness, any tension, anywhere that you've been holding it in the body lately. And we can just let that go now. And let that warm connection send that beautiful, healing, relaxing feeling to any stiff and sore moments. That's right. Now, in a moment, we're going to count backwards from 10 down to 1. And when we get to 1, you'll be in a deep, hypnotic, relaxing trance, 10 times deeper than you've ever experienced before. And you can be curious just what that would feel like. Now you can picture these numbers in your mind, or you can repeat them after me in your mind, or you can just hear them. But we're going to go ahead and count down now. And with each number, you will feel 3 times more relaxed than the number before. 10. Drifting down to 9. 3 times more relaxed. 8. Drifting down further. 7. Down further to 6. Allowing that feeling in that body to just drift away now, as you no longer need to feel those arms, those legs, that body. Some feel a lightness, some feel a heaviness. Whatever it is that you're feeling right now is perfect for you. 5. Drifting down further and further. 4. And I wonder if you can go down further. 3, 2, 1, 10 times more relaxed. And just when you think you can't relax anymore, with your next breath, you'll go deeper, further than you could imagine. And while you're there relaxing, enjoying this beautiful moment just for you, I want to tell you a story. It's a story of this wonderful woman. She was kind, generous with her time, and she was mostly happy. She had this dream to live this beautiful life. But this beautiful life was on the other side of a mountain. And this mountain was so big, it was in her way. She couldn't see past it. This mountain, every day she would see it. And it was a burden on her life, stopping her from getting to the other side where this beautiful, amazing life was to be had, where the colour was brighter, the flowers were more vibrant, the air was more fresh on the other side of this mountain. And she would always daydream about this beautiful life, this life that she wants, where she'll be happy, healthy, energized, in the size and shape that's natural for her. On the other side of this mountain is where she felt free in herself and ate just the right amount of food. And it was such a fresh and vibrant place. There was no need for overeating or snacking. In this place, she drank the right amount of alcohol that was healthy for her. And those sugar cravings were just something of the past. But this mountain made her feel like there was a weight on her shoulders. It created this heaviness around her. It was weighing her down. And every day she would see this mountain, big, bulging. It seemed like she would never be able to get over it or around it. It seemed like there was never a solution. But one day, a day not unlike this one, she decided to make a change. And journey to find a solution so she could have the beautiful life that she dreamed of. And as you're relaxing even further, I want you to know that this woman became determined. And every day she approached the mountain. And this day she realized that if she just took away one rock at a time, soon that mountain will be small enough for her to see, feel, and smell, and breathe, and hear that beautiful life on the other side. So every day, bit by bit, step by step, stone by stone, she worked at this mountain. It seemed like an impossible challenge at first, and that she was getting nowhere. As she took out one stone at a time, and at the end of the week, she noticed that the pile of stones was rather large. She was making a change. She was changing the shape of this mountain, which gave her stronger motivation to keep going. And sometimes she was tired, and sometimes it was a challenge, but she was committed to taking away one stone at a time, bit by bit. And at first she didn't notice the mountain changing very much, but the pile of stones that she removed got bigger and bigger. And then it was weekends and weekdays, before work and after work, and sometimes during the day and on holidays. She worked at it each and every day, little by little, one stone at a time. Some stones were big, and as she removed these large stones or boulders from the mountain, she felt a release. And soon others would come by and notice the changes in the mountain and all the work that she had done. Soon, the mountain started to shrink. And with those stones and those boulders that she removed from the mountain, she made a path, a strong path, using the tools that she learnt along the way. And this strong path helped her walk back and forth and stay on this journey, and made removing the stones bit by bit easier and easier as she built upon the path with the stones that she removed. And this mountain was getting smaller and smaller day by day. And now she's starting to notice the change, the difference. It's obvious now, which motivated her even more. But step by step, day by day, stone by stone, rock by rock, making small changes each and every week to the size and shape of that mountain. And she thought to herself as she shoveled out the dirt, it felt much like shoveling out the dirt of her life, the stuff that's keeping her stuck in those moments. And she keeps working on this mountain every single day, getting stronger and stronger. And the heaviness around her started to lift. It started to feel lighter as she took control of getting that life that she wants. It felt like less and less it was weighing her down. She noticed some changes in herself. All those things that she's been doing that she's noticed she wanted to change seem to be lifting as she gets closer and closer to the dream life on the other side of the mountain. The sugar cravings are getting less and less. The alcohol is less and less. She doesn't seem to see any of the junk food in the supermarket anymore. And she finds herself eating just the right amount of food for her. No longer needing to snack as she makes sure that she looks after fueling her body in those 3 meals a day. And as she works on this mountain day by day, stone by stone, building that wonderful, strong, sturdy path towards the life that she loves, getting closer and closer to the top of this mountain, crumbling it away, breaking down the barrier between her and the wonderful, happy, healthy, and energized life that she dreamed of. And now the day has come where she can see over the side of the mountain to that beautiful promised land. Everything is brighter over there. The grass is greener. The flowers are more vibrant. The sky is bluer. You can feel the love and happiness radiating from over there. Just the last few steps, the last few stones that need to be removed. As we go ahead and watch her remove those last few stones that are in her way, breaking down all barriers in front of her as she steps up and over that mountain, over to the lush, green, happiness side of life. And instantly, that feeling of energy, that vibration of happiness washes over her, radiating up through the feet, up into the body, right into every system, cell, and organ, deep down into the very core. As you travel over this mountain down into the life of happiness, love, energy in the size and shape that's natural for you, traveling into this beautiful place. It's easier and easier as you travel down that mountain that you worked at removing. And as you walk away from that mountain, it all crumbles away behind you. And you feel that weight drifting and lifting up off the body, releasing it and leaving it all behind, like dropping a backpack off your body. That's right. And go ahead and walk to this beautiful promised land of health and happiness and energy, and soak it all up and soak it all in, feeling strong, happy, in size and shape that's natural for her. And watch as she smiles and moves through the world with style and grace. She has that aura about her that people seem to notice. And they nod and they're like, that girl, As she naturally moves through the new world, feeling deep love, light, and happiness. And as you're relaxing there even further, I wonder if you can imagine what it's like for her right now. She's let everything go and has come into her true being of power, into her light, shining brightly. And I wonder how big that happiness would feel and how that would grow and what that energy would look like in that body. And what that energy would feel like in that body. And I wonder if this moment of bliss would have sounds. Would there be laughter? Would there be nature? Would it be stillness? Just imagine now in this moment what it would be like to leaving all the barriers behind, all the things that you just don't want anymore. Imagine what that would be like. That you no longer felt the need for all those things that you're turning to, whether it's sugar, alcohol, overeating, or snacking, or anything else. You know what they are. And I wonder what that would be like if you just let that go. Poof, let it drift off, leaving it behind, crumbling behind in that mountain. And enjoy this beautiful feeling of relaxation, and you can allow all of that to just drift from your mind now and let go of that image. as you sink down deeply into yourself, as you imagine that you are a ball of light, gently ebbing and flowing like a gentle rocking wave. Drifting down deeper and deeper, further and further as you go. As you let that energy of light send through any healing, any love, any acceptance that you need right now. Bringing in the joy, and allow those feelings to expand and grow now. Those feelings of love, those feelings of joy. Let that love pulse out around you as you imagine sending that beautiful feeling of love to those you love. Let your heart join with their heart. And now you can go ahead and allow that beautiful feeling of love to be sent around to everybody on this session tonight and anyone that listens to it in the future. Because that's how much love you have. That feeling that you're feeling right now of love, that is your love. And you can go ahead and give that love to yourself now. Get the experience of what it's like to be loved by you. And in your mind, you can repeat, I am worthy of the life I dream of. I am worthy of the life I dream of. I am worthy of the life I dream of. I am worthy of the life I dream of. And tonight when you go to bed, at a time that is right and natural for you, any dreams that you'll have will be of a learning nature and positive. And when you wake in the morning, you'll awaken knowing something's changed and surprised, as this wonderful feeling still remains with you as you look forward to whatever it is you're going to do for the rest of the day, knowing that today and every day is the first day of the rest of your life. And every day, in every way, it gets better and better. Every day, in every way, it gets better and better. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And when I say 5, your eyes will be wide open, wide awake, fully aware, and back in the room, feeling so deeply relaxed and that you've left everything that's holding you back behind. Today and every day is a new day. 1, the feeling now comes up through the feet and rises up into the body as you're becoming more aware of the room, yourself, and your surroundings. And 2, feeling the energy now drift back into the body. And 3, feeling the energy return to every system, cell, and organ. As 4, you come up closer and closer up to the surface, noticing your surroundings and feeling your presence closer and closer up to your awareness. And 5, eyes wide open, wide awake, fully aware, back in the room, feeling happiness and joy. How do you feel? Now I want you to take your time, coming back, have a little bit of a stretch, and hang around because there's some after hypnosis self-care that's very important. But I want to give you a moment to have a bit of a stretch. Open your eyes and let me know in the comments how you're feeling. And as you're coming back and orientating yourself back into the room, back into your energy, tonight, make the most of this deep, relaxing feeling. We don't often take half an hour to just deeply relax other than sleep. So make the most of it. Have an early night if you can. Be gentle with what you watch on the TV. We talked last week about, maybe burning a nice candle, and it could be bergamot or lavender, some nice relaxing smells. Chamomile, sometimes you can get a chamomile candle. You can have that as a drink or a licorice tea, chamomile tea. Drink water. Sometimes we release toxins as we are changing. Even though we're changing our mind, it's also changing our body. So it may release toxins out of the body. So definitely drink some water and just stay relaxed and stay where you are. There's no place where you need to be. Have a nice relaxing night. And Donna, that you said that was wonderful. Thank you very much. You were so light and could feel everything melt away. Oh, that's beautiful. What a lovely experience. I always love to hear how people are feeling after these sessions. A bit selfish there, aren't I? Yeah, so look after yourself tonight. Relax. Have a nice herbal tea. Try not to have any stimulants if you can. Try not to overstimulate your body and really make the most of how you're feeling right now. Get into bed early if it's nighttime where you are. If it's daytime, well then, wake yourself up and off you go. But yeah, just be gentle and be gentle about your day. Drink plenty of water, as I said before. Very relaxing joy, fantastic. If there's any other questions, let me know. Jump into the comments. I will still read these comments afterwards, so I don't want to hold everybody up. I want you to really make the most of this moment right now. If there's something that you are struggling with, though, and you do need help, we do have a lot of downloads that you could access that will help you. But if you're not sure where to start, just book one of those free strategy sessions with me. I will add the link into the message box, into the chat box, where you can click on that and just book a session with me, or you can go to our website, which is www.awaecnan.com, awaecnan.com. And on the homepage there is a booking button, so you can just press that and you can lock that in. So I really look forward to doing this again with you next Wednesday at 7 o'clock Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. If you want a reminder, join our inspiration and motivation newsletter. I send out emails and remind people when we are going to go live. I will add them to the chat in a moment as well, as soon as I'm finished here. And come and join the family. We send out all sorts of resources to make weight loss fun and easy, like I said earlier on. So I want you to really enjoy tonight. Sarah woke up in the middle of the night and caught the end of it. Well, you can go back to the start and then drift off to sleep and just turn it off at the end. Welcome, Sarah. So have a great night or day. Thanks, Isa. And I will see you next Wednesday. Have a blessed week. Nice to see you all. Goodbye for now.